Now, Gauteng residents are counting the costs of a massive hailstorm that battered parts of the province yesterday. The storm caused major disruptions, especially on the roads, with a trail of destruction also left in homes and businesses.
Yeah, in Johannesburg, emergency services say the Sandton area was the worst affected, but thankfully no injuries have been reported. Spokesperson for EMS, Robert Mulawuti, spoke to us earlier. He says disaster management teams are monitoring several areas, and with more heavy rain forecast, he's appealed to residents to be cautious.
We're still encouraging our motorists out there to exercise caution while driving, extend the safe following distance, and try and avoid crossing roads or bridges which might be flooded. And most importantly, our residents in our low-lying areas to avoid crossing river streams, and also to monitor young kids to stay away from those areas, because the water levels, if you look at Galfontein, River Stream, Klip Valley, and also Jukskei, the water levels might be going up higher now because of the rainfall. So we just want our residents to be exercise caution as and when they conduct their day-to-day business.
Mulawuti also says the operation to try and locate 3 more people who were swept away during a baptism ceremony at the Jukskei River this weekend will resume today.
We will be resuming with our search along Jukskei. That will depend on the weather conditions, because yesterday we had to call off our search due to the risk of injuries to our rescue workers. We had to stop that search at around 3 in the afternoon due to also the severe thunderstorms which we had. So we already have discovered about 14 bodies. The 2 bodies we discovered on Saturday, and then the 12 bodies we discovered them on Sunday.
All right, so let's get you more on that emergency services operation that's currently underway. Bring in our reporter, Tshegohaco Moagi, live to us now from Sandton. And Tshegohaco, we're past dawn in Johannesburg, so you're able to see a whole lot more than you could just a few hours ago. Just from your traveling to where you're at, how bad is it looking on the roads?
Well, good morning, Ayanda. So it doesn't look too bad on the roads leading up into Sandton from Randburg. However, we did see a tree that had fallen over onto the road as we made our way here. Of course, one of the results of the thunderstorms that we experienced in Gauteng yesterday. And so, it's things like that the EMS will be looking into to clean up the debris that has been lying on the streets of Gauteng, really. And we're at the fire station in Sandton because the EMS says that this is where they will be gathering together with the firefighters in Sandton to actually start off that particular search and recovery of those people who were part of a baptism ritual ceremony that took place and went horribly wrong, with people being swept away in that Jukskei River. So it is not necessarily the Jukskei River that we are usually used to around Alexandra, but it is one that is closer to this side. So the river, of course, flows, and it is closer to Sandton side, and this is where they will then gather and move from here to that area where they will begin their search and recovery. As you heard there from the Johannesburg EMS spokesperson, Robert Mulawuti, that they had to halt that particular search and recovery yesterday due to that heavy rainfall, and they will then begin once again this morning. In conversation with him this morning, he mentioned to me, Ayanda, that they're not sure the number of people that were actually part of the ceremony on the weekend, during the weekend, and so he says to me that they will just continue to search until they are able to find bodies, or as families come forward to tell them that their loved ones are missing, then they will actually have a significant work to go through. They'll be able to give a number really as to how many people they are now actually looking for.
Live to us there from Sandton. For now, Tshegohaco, thanks very much indeed. Let's stay with the story because City Power says it's experienced major electricity cuts and delays to restoration because of the rain. This was over and above the load shedding that, is announced by Eskom. By late yesterday, officials had recorded nearly 2,000 outage calls. At the same time, a yellow level 2 warning for severe thunderstorms remains in place for some areas in Gauteng, Mpumalanga, the Free State and the Northwest. A yellow warning means that conditions may cause some disruptions, while there is potential for minor injuries. Certainly a big developing story sharply on our radar this Tuesday.